To increase single crochet, what you basically do is you put 2 stitches, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to start out with 5 single crochet, so I'm making a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in each chain across, like we did for when we made the scarf. Now increasing to make a gradual increase. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to go back into the stitches. Okay, if I want to increase by just making it wider on both sides, I just go ahead and chain 1 when I turned and put 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then you go in each stitch across, and this will be according to whatever the pattern says. Increase is abbreviated INC, and usually in pattern instructions it will explain to you exactly how to increase, and if it doesn't, it's just putting 2 stitches in one. I just increased in the last stitch. Okay, I increased in this one by putting 2 stitches in one, then I single crocheted across, and now in the last stitch I'm going to add another stitch in the same one as the last stitch, and that's an increase. So I increased by 2 single crochet on this row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochet. Now you can also chain 1 and turn. I'm going to increase in the 4th stitch, which is the center stitch. 1, 2, 3, and it's the same thing. You just put 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and that's how you increase a single crochet. And you see, when I increased on the outside edge, it just went outward. When you increase in the middle, it gives it a curve. So that is your increasing of single crochet. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to bring it back down to 5 stitches. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn. I'm going to single crochet in 4. Actually single crochet in 3. I'm going to decrease over the next 2. So to decrease a single crochet, you can simply skip a stitch and single crochet in the next one. This is okay usually in the middle of a row. It's not going to really show. So you can see I skipped one, and it's right here is where I skipped one. See that extra line right there? Another way to decrease a single crochet, and a lot of patterns use this, especially for stuffed animals, is because you won't leave a hole. You insert your hook in the first single crochet and draw up a loop. Insert your hook in the next one. Draw up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through all 3 loops, and that's a single crochet decrease. And then you go in the rest of the stitches across the row. So if you count your stitches, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this stitch is virtually invisible. Okay. Well, some patterns will have you not chain 1, and you just single crochet in the next stitch, and that leaves this little loopy thing right here. and that'll give a shape. So let me just go ahead and go across here. Okay, and then sometimes decreasing on an end, you just leave the last stitch open. This leaves a little ridge if you don't work into the last stitch at all. And some patterns require that. I'm going to go ahead and make that last stitch because I'm going to show you another decrease. Another way you might decrease to make a shape for a sleeve or something is you'll slip stitch into the first stitch. I chained one first, it leaves this little thing here. Okay, let me pull that out. If you don't chain one first, you still can slip stitch into that first stitch if you don't drop your stitch. You insert your hook, you draw up the loop, and you draw that loop through the one on the hook. And slip stitches, I'm going to decrease by 2. We'll make your decrease on an edge. You can't use slip stitches in the middle of your work to decrease though, because they're hard to work back into. Now some patterns will have you go into those slip stitches, but most of the time not. So that's another way it'll decrease. Sometimes after you do the slip stitch decrease, they'll want you to chain 1 to continue your single crochet. It's a less of a slope, it's more of a stark decrease. And if I leave that last stitch open, I'm down to 3 stitches. I'll show you. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and I'll just single crochet into those 3 stitches. This works, you do this to make straps and things like that, but those are different methods for decreasing your single crochet. Now, I'm not going to keep this, I'm going to just tear it out, but hey, I made a mushroom. So anyway, that's how you increase and decrease single crochet. Next video we will do half double crochet.